Hello, today we are talking about EFT or emotional freedom technique and tapping. So, emotional freedom technique or tapping is a simple but powerful tool for releasing stress, stored trauma, and negative emotions. It combines ancient Chinese acupressure with modern psychology to help you rewire your emotional responses by tapping on specific meridian points in your body while focusing on an issue. You can calm your nervous system, reduce stress, and restore balance to your energy. This can really help you get through a lot of blocks in your life. And it is a really, I don't know, it's a really amazing experience to me. I always feel super energized after I do some tapping. And there's tons of different areas, there's tons of different things you can do or tons of different areas for specific things. The meridians are connected to specific points on your body. So there's a lot more than what I'm covering in this video, but I'm going to cover a few points, and we're going to do like a stress and stored trauma release tapping session real quick. But like I said, there's tons out there. There's other pressure points that you can use and other things that you can achieve for this. There are tons of like manifest money and stuff like that videos on tapping, which is what my next tapping video will be. But let's keep going. So for right now, I want to talk to you about the tapping points. The first one we're going to cover is the karate chop point. This is the outer edge of your hand below the pinky. So you just tap right there. And you're going to keep tapping over and over when you're doing it. Okay? So our next is the eyebrow. You want to do the outer edge, where your eyebrow begins by the nose. So right here, you're going to tap. And when we're tapping, you're just tapping over and over. Now we have the side of the eye. So this is the bone next to the outer corner of your eye. So right on that bone, you just tap. Okay? And now we're going to have under your eye. So the bone directly under your eye. You're going to tap. And then we have under your nose. So literally just directly under your nose. Under your chin, right there in that dip. Okay? And then we have a collarbone. You do about an inch below your collarbone. If you feel like you don't know if you're getting the right spot, use more fingers. That's the way I see it. Now, you also have underarm. So we do about 4 inches from the armpit. I only just do like right here. If you're a female, like where your bra strap would be, kind of. Okay. Or where your chest is. And then you have top of the head. So the crown of your head. Just the very top of your head. Right. So those are the tapping, probably the main tapping points that you would use. And some of the ones that we'll be using today doing this tapping session that we're about to jump into right now. So we are going to do a tapping sequence for releasing stress and stored trauma. I invite you all to close your eyes, take a deep breath. If you want to let out a little sigh, that signals to your brain like you want to let things go. So first, we're going to set an intention. You want to focus on the specific issue causing stress or unease. For example, I feel overwhelmed at work. I'm stressed about bills. Or, a trauma that you're still dealing with, that you're still going through. So that would be our first thing, all right? Get your intention. What is bothering you? What is stressing you out? What trauma are you holding on to? Find that intention. And next, we're going to acknowledge that feeling. And when we're acknowledging feelings, we're doing this without judgment. No judgment at all. So, while tapping on the karate point, we're going to repeat 3 times. Even though I feel the stress and overwhelm, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel the stress and overwhelm, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel this stress and overwhelm, I deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, so now we're going to move through each point, tapping gently 5 to 7 times, and say a reminder phrase like this overwhelming stress. I feel it in my body. The tightness and tension. It's hard to let go, but I choose to release it. I am safe to let it go. The stored trauma is leaving my body. I feel lighter and calmer now. And then I would repeat this again. This overwhelming stress. I feel it in my body. The tightness and tension. It's hard to let go, but I choose to release it. I am safe to let it go. The stored trauma is leaving my body. I feel lighter and calmer now. Now I want you to take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Slowly let all that breath out. And I want you to notice how you feel. If there's still some tension, repeat this sequence until you feel relief. When you're doing a tapping session on a particular issue, especially if it's trauma or a current situation like stress or something hard that you're dealing with, go through this until those feelings change, because that is the point of this. Doing this helps our brain to rewire. We can't change what happened in the past at all, but we can change how our emotions are responding to that event. We can change how we're looking at that event. So do this until those emotions are gone, until you have a different feeling in your body. And notice where you're holding on to these things in your body, because that could also lead you to working on chakras that you need to work on that may be unaligned, getting all of it completely balanced. Because when our energy is balanced and we're vibrating at the right frequencies, we don't have issues. We attract the things we're trying to attract in our life. And don't get me wrong, there's still issues. Life's still rough. Things will still get thrown your way. But when you're in alignment and your energy is flowing right and you've got the right mindset, you're going to be able to handle those things like nothing. And you're going to know that you're good and you're taken care of and there's nothing to stress about. You know, I've been going through some really hard shit lately, and I felt my feelings. I got sad and felt my feelings, don't get me wrong. But then I let it all go and just trusted that I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Therefore, the universe, God, however you want to see it, will take care of me, will provide for me. And that's what happened. And trust me, as a mom, as someone who has lived in low class, struggled to pay bills, literally lived day to day at one point when my husband was working on a gig app and would get paid daily and we lived in a hotel. I've been through some tough ass shit. I understand that it's not easy to just have faith and believe you're doing the right thing and trust that things will be taken care of when you've got kids and you got bills and you got all this shit piling up on top of you. Yes, it's not easy. It is so fucking hard to let all of that go. But when you do, the most amazing things ever happen. So I'm definitely going to be doing more tapping videos. I absolutely love this. I think it's a super amazing thing. And if you're ready to explore more tools for emotional release and healing and letting go of all that stuff in your past and really being able to find that life that you love, that life that you're excited to wake up for, book a mindset coaching session with me. You can book single sessions. I have programs where they're like 3 sessions, and I have a 3-month program that I just launched. So book one of those sessions with me today, and let's go uncover your inner peace. Let's find that life that you're excited to wake up to, that you are just ecstatic to have and can't wait. You can't wait to start your day. Let's get that. Let's make that happen. So my job to all of you, I hope this video helped you. Save this video, come back to it. Do this when things get hard, when you get stressed out. If you got lots of stored trauma, come back and do this on other trauma that you need to release. And I will be releasing more videos on tapping. If you have some specific type of things you'd like to see me do, drop them below. I will do my best to get to it for you. And make sure you follow and catch those other videos I'm making. Later, guys.